to a Whatever Wednesday.
It's your favorite dynamic duo, BMARSZ
And Shanti.
and we're making something extra special today, which is Boba Tea. We are making 3 different kinds of Boba Tea today. I think they're the most popular kinds, but maybe they're just my favorite and I'm projecting. But we decided to make Taro, Thai Tea, and Matcha Tea Boba Tea.
Oh yeah. So actually what inspired this is we went to the Korean market and we got a lot of interesting vegetables and we bought taro. I'll insert a clip of it here, what it looked like when we purchased it. It was like this huge, long, pre-peeled thing of taro and we didn't really know what to do with it, but
we thought it'd be fun to buy it anyway.
Yeah. And so BMARSZ did some research and got inspired by making boba tea out of it. And then we decided just to like make a bunch of other kinds too.
Yeah.
So this is what the taro looks like.
Once it's cooked down, you steamed them, right?
Yeah, I steamed it. It said that you could boil it too, but steaming like preserves more of the nutrients or whatever. So this is what it looks like. And we also got our boba from the Korean market as well.
This is the brand. It's called like Bole. And then once you cook it down, it looks like this. It was actually pretty easy to make. It just takes a while, so you're gonna have to plan ahead if you want to make boba tea. First thing you do is you have to boil some water, you add the boba, you let it simmer at a low heat for 20 minutes while you stir every 2 or 3 minutes, and then you turn the heat off, cover the lid, and let it sit for 25 minutes.
Yep.
And then you strain it and run it under cold water.
Yep. And we also added some simple syrup. It looks like pickle juice, but
it is not.
Yeah. So we made this simple syrup to add into all of these different teas as a sweetener. It's basically just organic sugar and water. We used about a cup of organic sugar. And so we added in about a 1/4 cup of simple syrup into the boba to let it marinate in some sweetener. And we also, for our boba tea, for the Thai tea and the taro tea, we made this extremely strong black tea like concentrate. And basically for this, we simmered about, I want to say like 8 or 10 tea bags, which sounds like a lot, but I figured we were making a lot for both of us. And
it said to make it really strong tea.
Yeah, to make it
making Thai tea.
Right, because then we're gonna like
water it down
with the ice and the milk and stuff. So this is like 8 to 10 black tea bags simmered for like 5 minutes, and then I just let it sit there for another like 10 to 15 minutes before I removed the tea bags. And I also added some sweetener to this to make it sweet already. Yeah. And then for the green tea,
matcha tea.
Well, the matcha tea, it's already like settling down. This I also made on the stovetop. I added in like 2 heaping tablespoons of matcha into like, how much water is this?
This is the brand.
Yeah, that's the brand. Into about like 20 ounces of water. It says right here. I did it in hot water to make sure the powder dissolved, and then I let it cool down, obviously, for this. I also added some sugar to this to make it a little sweet. And yeah, that's basically all of our ingredients. And basically what we're gonna do is start with our tea base, add some sweetener, we have some ice, add in the boba, and then we have non-dairy milks. Over here we have coconut creamer.
And then 2 types of soy milk.
And then we also have like coconut milk like from a can to make it
if we need it like thicker.
To make it like, yeah, thicker. All right, that was a lot of explaining. Should we get started?
Yeah, let's start making them. Which one do you want to make first?
Should we make the taro first? Because we're actually gonna blend that one up like a smoothie.
And the whole reason we made this video is basically because
for the taro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
The Vitamix.
Our trusty Vitamix. I feel like we use this so often.
Okay. So first thing we add is the taro?
Yeah.
So the recipe I looked up said use 1 1-inch cube cooked taro per drink, but these don't even look like 1 inch, they look a little small, so we might use 2 of these cubes.
Yeah.
So in the blender you add the cool taro root, condensed milk, milk of your choice, and ice.
Cool. We didn't have time to grab condensed milk, so we're just gonna use extra
regular milk.
Or coconut creamer.
Okay, so there's 2 and then you would add like 2 more.
Yeah.
Nice. So then a 1/4 cup of condensed milk, so we can just use coconut creamer.
Coconut creamer, yeah.
There's not much left.
So it would be a half because we're doubling it.
Then a 1/2 cup of milk, so 1 cup of milk.
So 1 cup of regular milk. We're using soy milk.
You can use any milk your heart desires. And a cup of ice.
Oh, we didn't add any tea.
This is the taro.
It's just like a smoothie?
It's more like a boba smoothie.
So now we're adding in just a splash of our simple syrup. Make it a little bit sweeter. And this one doesn't have any tea, it's more of a taro smoothie. All right, we're gonna blend this up. So now we should put the boba at the bottom of our cups.
Yeah.
Ooh, it smells just like the taro.
Does that look good?
Yeah. All right, let's move this base aside.
Chop some boba.
So we have our boba at the bottom of our cups. Now we're just gonna add in our little boba slush mix. Ooh.
Ooh. Cute. Obviously, we did not measure these perfectly, but I think that's like a small taro smoothie.
Yeah, we should have used our smaller cups.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so cute.
Oh.
Should we taste test and then make the other ones? You want to taste this all at once?
Okay, let's do taste test now.
Okay. We have our boba straws.
Fun fact, stole these from a local tea store.
Yeah. When we were making all these, I was like, what are we gonna do about straws?
We like did not think about them in time.
Yeah, so we just ran out and grabbed these.
All right, quick taste test for the taro is.
It's very milky.
I wish we had more taro.
More taro?
Yeah, but the recipe had us all worried because it said only 1 1-inch cube.
I like it.
All right. Before we drink it all,
It's very potatoey.
really?
Can you taste the taro?
It tastes like a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah, it's very
taro.
mild. All right, let's put these over here.
I feel like we could have added more
Yeah,
for you guys back home.
definitely could have added another cube. Okay, next, do you want to make the Thai iced tea ones?
Yeah. Let's do the big cups for Thai iced tea.
I can't wait for this one.
I'll put these aside so everyone can see.
Okay, so next we're gonna make the Thai iced tea. We're gonna add our boba to the bottom of these jars. Next, we're gonna add some ice cubes.
Okay, next we're gonna add half tea to the bottom of the cup.
How's that?
Perfect.
Let's add a little more.
Ooh.
Is that too much?
No, that's probably fine. You probably want more tea than milk,
Yeah.
especially if you're gonna wake up.
This is so strong. I'm a little bit worried.
Since we did not get condensed milk, we are going to make our own concoction. I bought this coconut milk from the Korean market and it is super thick.
Super thick. Ooh. So just to make it not as thick, we're gonna mix in some of our soy beverage. Which one do you want to use? This one?
Yeah, you use mine.
Just to, make it a little more drinkable. How's that?
I'm just gonna use a straw to mix it. Or I can use a spoon. No.
Spoon? Or I have a lot of spoons over here. I wish, so a lot of these recipes called for sweetened condensed milk, and I've only been able to find vegan condensed milk at Sprouts.
It is not conveniently located for us. Should we add some simple syrup to this?
Oh yeah.
Then it will be more like sweet condensed milk.
Yeah, so now we're gonna add some simple syrup. I was thinking we could add this to our drinks at the end, but let's just add it into this milk concoction. That sounds fun. We're like little, oops, that was a lot.
We're like scientists.
Yeah, we are. But the one time that I've tried it, vegan sweetened condensed milk. It was literally so delicious. I was like eating it out of the jar.
Really? I don't think I've
it was-
ever had condensed
Oh,
milk
Mommy
before.
Tang has a Vietnamese iced coffee with sweetened condensed milk in it on her channel, and I bought the
just
same
pour this
brand that
on
she
top?
had. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, it's so pretty.
Should I just go to the top? Aw. It is really pretty.
It's beautiful.
Perfect. Should I mix them up?
Yeah. I love how when we ran into the boba place to get straws, Brittany just grabbed whatever ones and they only had yellow and green.
I know.
This looks so good.
All right, taste test number 2.
Are we being clear enough with the instructions?
We'll see post edit.
Okay. Ooh, it's super coconutty.
Definitely, I think because we didn't use condensed milk and we used coconut, it's like really standing out, but it's good.
It's really good. I think it needs more sweetness.
And more ice to form.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, let's put her aside before we
Drink it all?
drink it all. The last, but not the least, matcha tea.
Matcha time. I love matcha. Look how
Wait.
dirty this cup is.
I know.
I hope they can't see that. Boba on the bottom. Perfect. Next, we're gonna add in our ice cubes. Next, we're gonna add our matcha concoction.
Ooh.
This stuff is really strong too. We're gonna be caffeinated.
Okay, we need it.
And we're just adding plain old soy milk to this one. We retired the milk concoction. I'll add some more to this. Well, because then it just will have like a coconut flavor, you know?
Yeah,
I just want it to be like,
the matcha flavor.
yeah. And I'm also gonna add some more simple syrup to this one because this green tea is very strong. Ooh, do you want some in yours?
Yes, please.
Nice. It literally looks like pickle juice.
I know. Which is, by the way, a great hangover cure. Pickle juice, not simple syrup.
Yay! Look how good this looks. Matcha is my favorite. Let's wipe this up.
I have to say, I don't think I drink matcha that much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I love this one.
It's so good. Well, look at us go. Here, you guys have it. Look at that. Bubble escaped.
So pretty.
The 3 flavors. What do you think is your favorite?
I would say the matcha. I feel like the Thai would be my favorite, but I think the coconut is too overpowering. What do you think?
Yeah, I would recommend getting condensed milk, guys.
Or just like a non-strong milk, you know? How are we gonna drink all these?
I'll manage.
I really want some more of this smoothie one.
I really like the matcha.
Me too. I think this one, I think they all just need more sweetness. Like, I feel like whenever you go to a boba place, they're just so, like, it's like drinking liquid candy. This Thai one is so good.
I actually really like them all.
I do too. We did a good job.
It's funny, usually when we get taro, it's purple in restaurants because they're using like a powder.
Yeah.
But taro, the fruit itself isn't always purple, right?
Yeah. Ours was like white with like purple specks in it. It wasn't like fully purple.
Speaking of taro, we had a lot left over.
We didn't know what to do with.
So Janji,
I baked some up into taro fries.
sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
There was so many options of baking them, making chips out of them, making fries out of them.
Actually, a lot of recipes that we looked up for taro were like buns or like dessert type things.
Yeah, people love it like mochi.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
But I made these chili lime taro fries.
They're good. It's like sweet and spicy.
Taro is always my favorite thing to get at a hot pot. That's the only way I've ever had it before, so I was like, I don't even know how else you would eat it. Other
I've
than,
never
like, in a
even
soup.
seen it in hot pot.
Really?
Oh.
Oh, my favorite.
I've only had it in smoothie form.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fruit, TBH.
Taro fruit.
I had no idea.
It's like a huge potato.
I like when I put them all in my mouth at once, but I know that'd be disgusting.
Does this taro one taste like how it usually tastes?
I feel like it needs more taro.
More taro? If you guys make it, you should add more taro. You know what? This one, the coconut's growing on me.
No?
Yeah.
This one reminds me of this Thai tea I get at the vegan place that we love. Because they use coconut milk, I think. I usually like to add coconut milk to my coffee because I like how it mixes in. Like almond milk gets kind of, I don't know, like piecey. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh, I personally, you can use whatever type of milk you want in these. I personally am not a fan of almond or coconut. My favorite type of milk is hemp milk now.
Yeah, you're
I
obsessed.
love hemp milk.
When I used to drink regular milk, I always drink skim milk. So I'm like used to that
The
thin.
watery? Yeah. Almond milk, it tastes like salty or something. I just don't like the flavor.
Honestly, almond milk is too distinct of a flavor.
It is so distinct, yeah.
You know, like you can't have it with cereal or anything.
And they add so much like thickener in it. It's like, it's not thick like hemp milk is like thick. It's like thick like, it's like different. I don't even know how to describe it.
it's weird.
It's like they added preservatives in it. I don't know. Not a fan.
Something that Chantal taught me is when you're buying soy milk and stuff, you want to look at the ingredients and have it say like just soybeans and water.
Yeah, and you want to make sure if you buy soy milk, it's like organic, non-GMO soy milk, obviously. But we like both of these brands of non-dairy soy milk because the ingredients are filtered water and organic soybeans. But in some almond milks and even coconut milks and a lot of other non-dairy milks, the ingredients are like a mile long. You can't even pronounce half the words.
Even like the pre-made ones, like in the refrigerator aisle, like the grab and goes, like Zika. Isn't that a really popular coconut water?
Oh, coconut water?
Yeah, sorry, I meant to say even
Coconut.
like coconut waters and stuff like that. They have so many
Additives, yeah.
Additives that-
It should just be like coconut water. Yeah.
literally like what I want to drink.
Yeah.
Coconut water. That's it.
Yeah, you're right. So today's topic is brought to us by
Caitlin. So last Friday we did our Foodie Friday, and that's when we usually take our topic ideas. But Caitlin left literally a essay for us with multiple topics, and there's so many that I wanted to do. I thought we would do another one today.
Yeah.
So the topic we are doing today is how we got our baby kitties.
Oh.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I can go first.
What am I doing right now? I'm having so much fun with my boba.
I feel like I could drink all these, is the scary part. This is a lot of liquid.
I want to get make a giant tea one and just be like super amped for work tonight. I'll be kicking my face for the kids like, no!
Super caffeinated. I've been drinking tea in the morning and I haven't been having any caffeine. And I go to bed so much better, you guys. I literally for the first week of our shows, I literally wasn't sleeping at all. I think it's because I was having caffeine right before.
Yeah, I don't sleep. Anyway,
so Bert is my cat's name. He is black and fluffy.
Bert, wait, I'm gonna insert a little picture of our cats cuddling right here.
Oh, they're so cute. So Bert, my mom found Bert. This is actually a funny story. So my uncle passed away, I believe it was 2 summers ago. Yeah, Bert's 2 years old now. And my mom was helping clean out his house. He lived in Delaware at the time, which is 10 hours from where my parents live. So they drove down to clean out his house. And she said while she was moving stuff around, she could hear this meowing noise and she didn't know where it was coming from. She's looking around outside and eventually pulls Bert out of a bush. And he was abandoned all alone. He was literally only weeks old at this point. I should insert some pictures because he was literally so cute.
So small. And he looked so different.
He looked completely different. He had blue eyes. He was literally gray fluff. He was so adorable. And My mom literally thought that he was gonna die. Like, she didn't think that he was gonna survive the night. Then the next day, she drove him back to our house in Massachusetts. He survived, and yeah, and then I came home for like something I had to do, like I think it was like a week later, and I thought he was literally the cutest animal in the world. And my mom also couldn't keep him because they already have like 3 or 4 cats. How many cats do they have? They have 3 cats, so Bert would have been the 4th cat at my parents' house. So they were like,
That's overwhelming.
Yeah, she wanted me to take him, and I did. I flew him on a plane in California to California.
Oh, here he is.
Yeah, and here he is now. Such a funny story. It was just so sad because he was all abandoned and alone. And you would think that he would be like more cuddly because he was like raised by humans, you know, like we would like feed
from
him.
infancy.
Yeah, from infancy, like literally like weeks old. But he is not cuddly at all. Oh, you just dropped him off. Will you put him closer? Come here.
Yeah, it just goes to show you that cats just have such distinct personalities.
There you go. You woke him up from a nap.
Hi, Bert. You never come between us.
Hi.
Bert's best moments. Right after a nap.
Right after a nap. Yeah, you can only touch him. Oh my god, look at that face.
Look at his tail.
It's funny because he is literally the softest cat in the world, I swear. His fur is like fluff, but he hates to be touched.
It feels like baby duck feathers.
It does feel like he's a baby duck.
Mm-hmm.
Come here.
He's done.
He's done, yeah. All right, do you want to tell your story?
Yes, okay. So I got Cairo from the Pittsburgh Humane Society, which I would totally recommend if you want to adopt to go to the Humane Society because they do all the shots for you. And shots are super expensive, especially in like a kitten or a young animal. Like,
oh yeah, and don't
how
they
much
get
were
them...
birds? Like a couple $1,000, wasn't it?
Well, actually, Bert lived with my mom until he was like 6 months. So I didn't take him home at that point right away because he was too little. My mom said he would die on the plane. But she had got all of his shots for him because within those like 6 months.
I wonder, we'll have to ask her how much, but I know it's like a ton of money, especially going to get vaccines and like neutering and getting spayed and all that stuff.
I got him neutered out here. It was expensive.
Yeah, all of that's expensive, and the Humane Society will do that for you, which is like real nice. And I got Cairo because my ex-boyfriend I was living with had a cat named Cassius, and he was super playful and would want to play with us all the time, and we just didn't have enough time the day I was working like 4 jobs when I lived in Pittsburgh. And I was like, oh, we should get him like a little friend. I did all this research, and I was intending to get a girl cat because usually if you're introducing another cat into the family, you want to get the opposite gender because it's easier for them to get along because cats are very territorial. Fun fact. And usually you want to get them younger than the cat that's currently living in the house. So I think Cassius at the time was 2. So I go to the Humane Society. I look at like 3 different cats. At first the lady was like telling me that there was no young cats because she really wanted me to adopt an old cat, and I felt really bad. But Cassius, it was so rambunctious. I was like, I love older animals. Like I will definitely adopt one, but to introduce an old animal to Cassius, they're literally going to hate their life. Like he's going to be pouncing on them all the time. We need a rambunctious animal.
Yeah.
Like almost like a dog.
I feel like you can adopt an older cat if it's like the only
cat. Yeah.
Or, yeah, maybe not, but.
So yeah, so then the first cat I looked at was like super fluffy like Bert, but white with like brown stripes, so beautiful. But she just hid in the corner the whole time. And I was like, oh, this cat's not gonna work. Like, I just know Cassius won't get along. And then the lady was like, well, we have this other kitten, but he's like really ugly. And I was like, what does that mean? She's like, well, his like face is really weird and he's like really loud. I was like, okay, well, just bring him out. Like, let me see him. So when you're at the Humane Society, they have like different rooms, like meeting rooms. So I'm in this little square room and they bring Cairo out, and the moment they drop him on the floor, he just meows for the whole hour, like,
oh my god, literally him to this day.
Yes. And I was just like, oh my god, that's so funny. Like most people were annoyed by it, but I was like living for it. And he was so explorative. Like there was a desk in the room with a chair. He was like trying to climb the chair and then like sliding down it because he was so young. He literally jumped on my shoulder and sat there while we're in the room, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. And there was a glass window like behind us, and then a dog came out into like the main area, and Cairo jumps towards the dog, hits the wall, like the window, and slides down it, and I was like, that's my cat. That is my cat. It literally just like into a glass wall.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Do they know where he came from?
No, they said they found him. All they said is they found him and his like tail was broken a couple times.
Was he like a feral cat?
I don't know. They didn't really tell you a backstory. I don't think. At least with the cats, he was 3 months. But I kind of think they just say all the kittens are 3 months when they don't know. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, and he didn't even have a name because he hadn't been there that long, and they like didn't know what to do with him because he was so loud and crazy. So when I adopted him, they like wrote it on the board like, oh, like Fred was adopted today. It just wrote gray kitten was adopted today.
Oh my god. No name.
Yeah. And then yeah, he just is so playful and loves to cuddle with other cats, and so funny.
No, he's literally the cuddliest, like, no, baby
child.
infant. Like, mommy, give me attention, like, all the time.
It might be kind of my fault, but also, but like, I read that when you're introducing two cats together, you should have like, the cat that has always lived in the house can roam freely, and then the new cat should have one room with its litter box in it, and then for like a week or two get acquainted to that room and feel safe in there, and then you feed the cats on like next to the door so they can smell each other under it, and then you like slowly like, crack the door, like put a baby gate up, and
yeah,
blah blah blah. But while we were keeping Cairo in that other room for 2 weeks, I just slept in there with him because I felt so bad, and he was so scared and tiny. He kind of was ugly because his eyes were crossed. I'll insert some pictures here. But his eyes were crossed because he didn't know to like pick his head up.
Huh.
That makes sense.
He's
like
had some issues.
He would like his head was so heavy, and then he would try to look up, and he'd be like,
oh my god.
it was so funny. But I like loved all these weird things.
Yeah.
He looked like a little alien.
Oh, I have some video clips of Bert that are so cute. This is when he was like literally like weeks old when I went home for something. I don't really remember what. It was like in end of September. Can I insert a video clip? But yeah, I wanted so badly to take Bert home with me then so that I could like hand like rear him and like force him to be cuddly. I don't know. Because I feel like we would have like, I could have made him more
cuddly, because when I used to sleep in Cairo's room, you know, he was really scared. He was in a new environment, and then eventually he started sleeping on my neck and here. Yeah. I have a video right here of him. Oh, look at this dog.
Yeah.
Right here where he's like sleeping as like literally baby kitten. So I feel like from a young age he like attached to me. He was like, oh. But I do remember very distinctly he used to sleep around my neck, and people are like, oh, he'll grow out of it. It's because he's a kitten and he wants your warmth. Because in Pittsburgh it's so cold. And he's now 4 and still sleeping literally across my face. So
yeah. I wish that I had taken him home earlier, but it's all good. He's independent. He sleeps at my feet sometimes. When he does, I'm like, anytime Bert like comes up to me and Colin, we're like, you'll disturb him.
I know. There's been a couple of times where like he'll lay next to you, not even on you, and you're just like,
yeah,
so touched.
Because it's so unlike him.
My favorite thing about Bert sleeping is sometimes you'll catch him with his little tongue out.
He does that
a lot. It's so funny.
Sometimes he'll just pick his face up and be like, his tongue out. Well, he's not. It's not like he's like not. Doesn't like to be touched, but he just would never come up to you and cuddle you.
Yeah.
It's like
as soon as I sit down or any of us sit down, Cairo's like
on your lap. Yeah, he's just not a lap kitty. All right, well, should we wrap this guy up?
Yeah. We're gonna be drinking lots of liquid today.
We still are working our Christmas dance job, so we're gonna take these on the road with us.
If you guys like these recipes, and are going to try any of these boba teas out, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below which one you try. I wonder what people are like more excited about.
You know which one that we didn't make that I really wanted to make is strawberry boba is my favorite.
I really love mango ones too.
Oof. Maybe we should do part 2 if people like it. Excuse me. Excuse me. I think the matcha is my favorite. Let us know if you have any pets and tell us their
Their little story, yeah, of how you got them.
We're such cat moms. Well,
know.
let me tell you about Bert.
I know, literally, as soon as I saw her write that comment, I was like, you don't have to ask me twice.
I know.
Like, I'm so ready.
People like literally don't care probably.
I know. But I feel like me and Chantal are just giant animal lovers. Like, just wait until we get a dog. You all are gonna be sick of us.
I can't wait. We're gonna adopt a little fluffy chihuahua.
Or a pitbull. We're still working this out. Alright guys, we love you and we'll see you next time. Oh yeah, whatever Wednesday out.